Hi, so I'm Michael Fife, and I did my service learning project at Marysville-Pilchuck High School. I volunteered at a wrestling practice. I used to wrestle at Marysville-Pilchuck, and I like to go back from time to time and show my face. So, in a typical wrestling practice, there are a lot of biological processes going on, but I only have time to talk about three very briefly. So first I'm going to talk about cellular respiration. This is a metabolic process which takes place in an organism's cell that converts carbohydrates that we eat into the most usable form of energy, ATP. During a typical wrestling practice, an athlete will have to use both anaerobic and aerobic respiration to meet energy needs. Anaerobic respiration is used during short bursts of high intensity activities. This can occur during short sprints used to condition the athlete or during live wrestling matches. Wrestlers will go for 30-second increments against another wrestler and have a short bout of rest before going again. And this occurs again and again. Aerobic respiration occurs during long conditioning sessions. Aerobic respiration occurs after 20 plus minutes of activity. So this could be either running, long distances, sometimes wrestlers even swim. Any of these things are the same. And at this time, the body uses fats instead of carbs to make the ATP, which the body uses for energy to power all of the cells and all the functions. Next, I will talk about dehydration. And I'm going to talk to you what this looks like on the cellular level. When a cell is dehydrated, it will look like this guy here on the right. This is because it's full of solutes and there's no room for the water to move up into the cell. So consequently, as you drink water, the solutes will leave the cell, and then the water will follow its own concentration gradient due to osmosis and fill the cell with water, and then it'll look more like probably not so much the hypertonic cell, but in between. Last, I will talk about kinetic and potential energy. Athletes have the highest potential energy just before practice when they have the most sufficient carbs to burn. As wrestling practice proceeds and carbs are used for kinetic energy and cellular respiration, the athlete has less potential energy to perform activities. So when you start wrestling practice, you're up here. As wrestling practice occurs, you're down here, and you don't have the same energy needs that you once had. So this was my service learning project, and I thank you for taking your time and yeah.